This is a promise from the depths of my
Throughout my whole life, I was quite compassionate towards animals. So if I would, for example, see a bird that had some injury or anything, I would try to help. And sometimes we would even take birds to our house and have them for the winter and try to fix the problems they had and then release them again and stuff like that. And at a certain point, I just started a thinking process, and I thought, hey, why is it that I'm trying to help one animal, like even putting time and energy into saving it, and then on the same day I go, for instance, to a restaurant and have a chicken. Like you eat one bird and then you go and try to save another. It doesn't make any sense, actually. If you come from the ethical side and you say, okay, I'm not consuming meat because I don't want animals to suffer and die for me, it's probably not enough to just stop eating meat. Why? Because if you take a look how dairy is produced and how the animals are treated there, and if you take a look how eggs are produced, it's horrible. So if you're still eating eggs and dairy products and so on and other animal products, you're still feeding this industry of pain, suffering and death. But now I started to think, okay, if I'm now someone who is influencing a lot of other people, that's not enough anymore. I really want to do it the right way. So I made the decision to become vegan afterwards. All the things that I was afraid of didn't happen. I was afraid of, for example, that I would have cravings for dairy products and so on, because I was so addicted to it. That didn't happen. I was afraid of having problems with my performances. It didn't happen. My performances even got better. I got heavier and also stronger than before. What I have a lot is smoothies, simply because they help me to get a lot of calories, a lot of sugar also from the fruits, in a compact way. And what I also do is I add plant-based protein to the smoothies. So what I then have is energy. I have micronutrients like vitamins and minerals and everything. I have the enzymes, so it's living food, and then I also have the protein in it. So I pretty much get everything that my body needs, and that's something that I would, for example, have after training. I'm almost 130 kilos, and I'm quite short, so I'm really heavy for my size. With the sport that I do, your body just has much higher needs for protein and other nutrients. And that's the reason why I use some supplements, just to make it easier for me. But that's not, like I said, has nothing to do with being vegan. The only supplement that you would have to use being vegan would be B12. That's it.
Isn't it time that we finally meet? You and I, you have a talk. Close your eyes, maybe you feel a spark. Maybe you remember how I was in the start.